Hey guys, my name's Slim Jim, and today I'm going to show you how to yen swap and how to use it for time trials to get the most yen out of your runs. Before we get into yen swapping and running time trials, you need to understand what a yen team is and a main team is, which both are pretty self-explanatory, but it's a good thing to know because I'm going to be talking about them a lot. A yen team is just a team of units consisting of yen bonus passives such as rich, solid gold, and generous, and a main team is just whatever has your highest damage per click, whatever combination that may be with leader units or just whatever is your highest damage units. Unfortunately, the game doesn't have a simple and easy way of swapping between the two, so we have to use a couple different things to be as efficient as we can. So those things are going to be naming, primarily is the big one. You can name your units and search them up in the search bar, and as well as using a macro to quickly equip whatever units that you want to equip. So for me, all my yen units, I put YY within their name. This lets me just find them as quickly as simple as I can. And for my main units, same thing. I did main, lets me do the same thing. So I can swap between the two as quickly as efficient as I can. So in a nutshell, yen swapping is when you use your best team to get the enemies weak and swap to your yen units to finish up the kill. The reason you want to do this is because most people will have a main team that kills things a lot faster than their yen units. So you want to use your main team to get it weak so you have your highest kill times, and then use your yen team to finish it so you can have your best yen multiplier. So I'll demonstrate it here on Haraka the slime boss so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So I just get it down to a reasonably low health for my yen team to be able to finish it off. And then I just swap back to my main team. And then I can just repeat this. Either if I'm doing it for a macro, so I'm just AFKing and swapping between my main team and my yen team before the kill finishes off, or if I'm doing it for time trial, which I'll demonstrate next. So this is just a little bit of post commentary on a time trial run. As you saw before, you want to skip to 48 because you don't want to waste any of your time doing those first 48. That's about 5 minutes depending on how fast you can save. On top of that, you want to go through as fast as you can until the point where it starts taking you about 30 seconds or so to kill the bosses. If you're doing it in a duo, be careful. If one of you guys are going too fast or anything and you start killing the boss on accident, it can mess up your yen runs, especially when you get to the very late stages, your last like 2 or so rooms. You can lose a lot of yen from accidentally killing the boss. So it's good to coordinate what's a good stopping point, understand what's a good stopping point for health. For us, it's pretty much around 3Q or 4Q is when we stop and we pretty much start swapping over to our yen units. That gives us enough time to not accidentally kill the boss in case the unit does an ult in between us unequipping and swapping to the Yen units. Mewtwo is a great example for us because he definitely does a lot of overkill damage, especially with the Mewtwo's that we both have here. So you saw there, we got boss week to about 4Q, and then almost instantly it went under 3Q. When you have enemies in the room that have enough health warranting you to get them weak and then yen swap to, it's best to get everything weak in the room that's worth that ahead of time, so you're not using a lot more time swapping back and forth between the two teams. At the time of recording this, also, chests don't give yen. I don't know if that's going to change in the future. I hope it does, because it's a lot of yen you lose. And here in a second, you're actually going to see Mewtwo do a little ult damage and actually ruin this boss for yen swapping real quick. That happens though. And he died. So that'll happen the more that you do it solo and duo and get used to whoever you're doing it with, the less likely that is to happen between you guys. The only thing that's really gonna mess it up is as you guys get stronger together, you're gonna have to get used to being stronger and killing things a little faster. But essentially that's how you're gonna be yen farming the most efficiently, doing time trials, and then that's how you're gonna be yen swapping. One final note is when to determine running time trials solo or duo. Each room set in time trials is 4 rooms total, 3 with enemies, and then a button room. If your highest solo room is the 3rd room in a set, so the one before button room, adding a duo partner will get you to the next set of rooms, and you generally want someone of a similar damage per click to you. This will let you continue to farm for 5 more minutes and get you more yen than you otherwise would from a solo run. If doing it duo doesn't get you to the next set of rooms, it usually isn't worth it to duo. And another note is to stick to 2 people or less in your runs. When you try farming in teams larger than 2, you usually end up in a situation where not everyone can send all their units on the boss, because the boss can only get attacked by 18 units at a time, but keep that in mind when farming with 7 units on your team. Anyways, it's all from me. The rest of the gameplay is the finishing of this run if you want to watch it. Feel free to leave a comment, DM me on Discord, or ping me in the Anime Fighters Discord Q&A channel with any questions. My information will be below in the description box. Good luck on your grinding.